How's it? Welcome to another episode. Thanks for your patience. I really appreciate it. I know it's been a couple of weeks since my last production, but they've only just started roaring the last couple of days here on the coast. It's been really fickle. Well, apparently they've been roaring before that, but we haven't heard any. I want to thank Bryce for coming up and helping me out with this truck. I still don't have a vehicle yet. Toyota Hunter insured my vehicle, cheeky buggers, and I didn't check it when I renewed the insurance and say, hey, it's worth a lot more than that. So I can't get another Hilux. I'm going to have to get a shitty old one, but that's all right. I'm looking pretty hard. I might have found one, so I might have one this week, fingers crossed. But thanks for Tim also for coming up and bringing your truck up, and Bryce bringing his truck over and enabling me to keep hunting, which has been really good. But yeah, like I said, only the last couple of days I've been cranking, so enjoy the video. I've learned a few things. I've learned that if there's scrub or sticks or flax in the way, do not shoot at the animal because it will affect the bullet and it will affect the outcome. I should have known this, but you look on the forums and some people say, yeah, it's okay to shoot through a few twigs and everything. It's not. The bullet ricochets or it fragments before it hits the animal. Anyway, it's not doing the bloody damage. So I have learned to be a little bit more patient and just wait until you can see that animal. Even though both times I've snuck in on a stag the last couple of days, the hinds have pegged me and I've got a bit impatient because I'm expecting the hinds to bark and run away and the stag to spook, and I've just had buck fever and just bug. I'm just going to have a crack and shoot it where it is, and you'll see the results in the video. But enjoy. Lots of kilometres walked and travelled, and we've been hunting relentlessly the last couple of weeks. I've been working really hard. I'm a bit exhausted actually. So thanks for your patience for waiting for this vid, and the next one's going to be an even better one because they've just started roaring. Really exciting. Alright, have a good week. Boys are on the mission. The wind's perfect. It's blowing downstream. Full moon last night. Haven't seen any footprints on this river yet. And we're about half a k below the clearings already. We're making good time. I got my ute back today, and I thought, I'll just put the key in, and I'll turn the key in the ignition and see what happens. And it started. It won't rev when I put the gas down, so there's a problem with the turbo computer, I think. But I'll be able to get it running again, piece of piss it. It's just a matter of if they'll re-register it again because it's been deregistered, so there's some stags on here. Oh yeah, fingers crossed I'll be able to get it back on the road again. If not, I'll just have to use it for a firewood vehicle, I guess. River crossing 101. Keeps on his boots dry. We're going to go on a sneak mode here because we're just coming up to the first lot of clearings. What he said. I don't know if there'll be any deer this low on these particular clearings because they do get hunted a bit, but sometimes they can be quite good because people always say, oh, they get thrashed, those clearings, so no one goes there. Stag shit. It's a perfect evening. The wind's drifting downstream towards us. Man, we came back down the river last night in the jetboat and there was heaps of bugs. My eyes just got hammered with bugs. That was so sore this morning. In case anyone was wondering why I look blazed. Hopefully there's no permanent damage. It's been so long since I hunted up here. I can't remember how to get into the clearings. dogs up here. No roars yet. Nothing's roaring.
One of my favourite foods to eat.
What is it?
Thistle. You can eat that.
Yeah, nothing, so not much deer up here, unfortunately. It's been about 7 years since I hunted up here. Last time was with Wicker and there was bloody deer everywhere, but yeah, it's certainly thin on the ground now. It's too accessible from the road, I guess. Yes, sir. Just having a very relaxing time darning. Went hunting this morning to shoot a roaring stag and put the boat in the water. Well, first of all we drove all the way to the water, then we put the boat in the water and then jetboated up the river. And then my lovely assistant said, "Isn't there supposed to be a gun in the gun rack?" And I went, "Oh yeah." Even got up at, what time did we get up? Oh my god.
6 o'clock.
Oh no, we've got to make it more dramatic than that.
4 a.m.
There we go, we'll say 4 a.m. It was about, oh we actually did. Let me tell you about that in about our frickin' disaster. Anyway, turns out the stags weren't roaring. And we're going to go for a listen this evening, but first I'm darning the holes in my jersey. Tim's back, he's been up the Landsborough. Tim's also pretty tired, he's exhausted because he's had to put up with Mr. Sweeney. Anyway, that's Mickey after goodness knows how many grizzly bears. If you ever need to fight a grizzly bear, this is probably what you want to drink first. Crimson Badger. Dark and grizzly. 5.8% of pure grunt. Oh. Mickey Sweeney also had a hard day up the Landsborough. Was that last year you guys smoked that massive 14 pointer? Or the year before?
2021.
Holy shit, they only saw one deer and it was a massive 14 pointer, 40 inches plus, really even. Right, a shambles. Giving Tim his Mercedes back. Got to take the rental car back today, get the computer and stuff out of this. I've got the turbo computer out, but the main ECU it's right in there. The water just got the turbo computer wet by the looks of it. Didn't come up too high. Dried all the carpet out, but I'm going to get new carpet for it, I think, because it's been wet quite a few times, just with wet water coming out of gumboots and stuff. Have you been naughty? Have you? What have you done now? What have you done? Cheer, brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank you, boss.
Cheer, boss.
Take care.
She's rough, but we'll see what she's like underneath, the engine, etc. Well, that ute was a dud. 3 buggered wheel bearings, turbo bearings are buggered, the lift got dodgy as. Bloody hell. I went from France to Queenstown, France to Christchurch, flew down to Queenstown, got the bike from Tim's, rode to Wanaka. This has taken all day, got up early in the morning and now, yeah, whole day and goodness knows how much money wasted and time, but that's it, buying vehicles, it's a long, complicated process. It's right late in the afternoon, it's about to get dark. I'm going to drive through to Haas, which is about 2 hours away, stay the night there, then back up to Franz Josef tomorrow. It's going to rain tomorrow morning too, so I might get wet. Oh, she's raining. Anyway, total loss, vehicle's written off. I got it home, I put the key in it, I turned it and it started. The turbo wasn't spooling up properly though, so I ran an error code on it, said turbo issue, so I'm assuming it's a turbo computer. So I bought a new turbo computer and a new ECU. I haven't bought the automatic transmission computer yet because I'm just going to see if it works as is. To get it re-registered and back on the road, I'm going to have to replace every single electronic component in the truck. That's the whole wiring loom, the airbags, the dash cluster, everything, anything, all the ABS sensors, anything that's electrical has to be replaced with genuine new parts. So it's not going to be worth it to get it back on the road, I don't think. I paid $5,000 to the insurance company. They deducted a couple of grand. I ended up with 25 odd grand in the bank. And my old truck back, which still goes, but I can't get it back on the road. Balls. So I'm going to get it going again, and goodness knows what I'll do with it. Use it for a paddock hat that the boys can drive around in. Maybe turn it into a four-wheel drive. Maybe someone will buy it for just a four-wheel drive truck. I don't know, but I've got to get a new truck now. Balls. I was hoping to get that one going again. Let's plug the new ECU and the new turbo computer in, and the old automatic transmission computer. See what happens. Oh, that's a lot of plugs. Hopefully they're all different plugs, because I didn't label them. I did take photos as I took them off, but I didn't label them. I think I might have to get the immobiliser unit matched to the ECU. I'm not too sure. It's my lovely assistant, Tim. Tim's going to help me film this resurrection of the beast. Have you guys seen these? These things are so good. It's a double-ended, double-open ratchet ring spanner. So good. Oh, it's still beeping at me. Oh, is that the immobiliser kicking in? It fired and then it cut out, so that must be the immobiliser doing its job. To disable the immobiliser system in a 2012 Hilux, you join pins 4 and pins 13 in the computer plug that's under the steering wheel. Leave it in there for 45 minutes with the ignition turned on. All the dash lights should be flashing, and then you turn the ignition off, you pull the pin out, and then you turn the ignition back on. And the truck starts. It's alive. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just like that, truck's working again, but it's a total write-off, total loss according to the insurance company. What a waste of a good truck. Bloody hell. We're going to a spot that me and an old friend, Anna, went to a couple of days ago. We went to check it out, just went for a spin in a jet boat. Old fatty pancakes here wants to come, but I don't know. I don't know if the noise is good for the puppies and all the excitement and everything. All that stress of her hunting. She's due in 10 days. We're just going to cruise up the river, stopping at the different beaches and seeing if there's any stag mark. If we find a big stag print, then we'll probably just hang out there, because he won't be too far away. It was still raining this morning, so it's going to be hard to find prints. That's a hind print, not a stag print, so we'll keep cruising to the next beach, have a look there. It's a good method to use if you've got a jet boat or quad bike, or even walking. You know, just cruise up till you find some good stag sign, then try and figure out where the heck he's parked up. Noisy bloody thing, this boat. This is a pretty good place to start. There's a heap of deer sign on the beach down below us, so I'm going to just pop into the bush here and have a listen for 15 minutes, see if we can hear anything roaring. Picked up my bloody recurve before to bring that as well. Freaking snapped. Thought I'd draw it back just to see. I haven't shot an arrow in over a year. And it bloody bent. Pretty bloody good, these spiker packs. Won't need my binos. It's a jungle in here. Kia swamp. Might be alright when we get away from the river. Stags. We're just going to walk until we find some sign. Or it gets too thick and we decide to throw the towel in. One or the other. We're pretty quiet in here. We're going to go back and go upriver to a bit of a hill. See if there's any sign on the side of the hill. There's one pile of yearling shit I've seen and that's it. No fresh browse or anything in there. Sharple jack, it's not very tasty. There's a heap of old deer sign in here. There used to be heaps of animals in here and they just detonated the heck out of it, killed a lot of them. Looks like a good spot to have another bit of a look-see. Yeah, she's thick as in here. There's a stag kicking around here. I think he'd be travelling along the base of this hill. Bugger all deer sign here. Go somewhere else. We're just cruising along and I saw these stag marks on the bank there. Looks like a stag mark, so we'll just get up and have a bit of a sniff. Doesn't smell like stag. Come on. It's just an old trapper's track that the deer have been using. Bugger off and go somewhere else.
Pretty impossible.
Needle in a haystack. Well, we jumped out and said, I'll be right, the wind will just push it up against the bank, and then the wind changed and we were just over there on the sand and it's blowing the boat out to the river. None of us want to get wet feet. And now it's in the current and the wind's still blowing it out even more. We're going to be bloody swimming soon. Now the wind's blowing onto the other side of the river. I'm going to have to go for a bloody swim. Hope it doesn't go around the corner. It's going to leave me on a merry chase. Shit. Gonna have to put the GoPro down because it's not this waterproof case. Sweet as, mate, sweet as. Grab the rope.
What do we do with this? What do we do with this thing, Josh?
What?
What do we do with this thing? Do we throw it back in the boat like this?
Yeah. Perfect. I like to tempt fate. It's more entertaining for you fellas. We're just going to look at some more deer prints we saw on the bank up here. There's got to be a bloody stag here. There's so much sign. There's heaps of prints, but no really big prints. So no rubbings, nothing like that. We're going to go drive jet boat somewhere else. Fluff around. Very mate. 4 or 5 hours later, no deer, wet boots. Still got the boat though. We came back, gassed it up. We don't know if we're going to head out again tonight and camp and scent the area up, or if we're just going to dry the boots out next to the fire and head out crack of dawn tomorrow. That's probably a better option actually, because it is blowing its guts out there, sou'wester. How you doing, Oi?
Ooh, you're looking good.
It's a crack of dawn. It's before the crack of dawn. It's very early. Alright, we just heard a roar. Not far away too, maybe 300 metres. Across it. Two of them. Bloody hell, we just had 4 helicopters fly over. And they both shut up. There was 2, when we pulled up there was 2 going, one from up in here and the other one from up in there. I've climbed up a tree to have a look out over the swamp but can't see anything moving. I think we're going to sneak in closer to where he was. We've decided to come round the corner and go in after him with the wind in our favour. We're not going to roar, we're just going to sneak right in. Right in. And then when we find his territory, we'll let out a little moan or a hind bark. A hind meow, and see if we can get him to come in on us. Side of the hill to where he was roaring on crack of dawn. He hasn't gone again. We're just hoping if we push him nice and quietly, he might come and check us out. Alright, we found a scrape. One of his scrapes. So we're in his territory now. He just grunted a couple of times from, I don't know, that way somewhere, just he might be chasing a hind, who knows? Might just be grunting. I'm just waiting for that. Creek here, so we're going to go across the creek and go on the other hill over there and let out another moan. We're hoping that if we parallel him for a bit, it might fire him up. A lot of hind prints going this way as well, so that's a good sign. It's a good game trail here. So hard to walk quietly. Oh, sniffer hounds on the trail again. She's all pretty quiet in the forest, but you never know, sometimes they crank up at midday. We found another one of his scrapes. We keep smelling him, he's just in front of us, but he's not roaring, he's just, I don't know what he's doing, sleeping or something. Let's get out of here.
just for the record, there's been quite a few more crack of dawns than you guys see on the video too. Trying to get a damn stag, but a lot of the time we'll go out and it's just the same old shit. Go out, listen for stags. Nothing. So I haven't put those on. So trust me, I've been chasing deer hard out to bring you guys a good production. Hopefully the morning's going to be the day, because last night we heard a bunch going. So we're going to move in on them this morning. Man, we've got to the hunting spot and it is quiet as a mouse. Not one roar. Bloody hell. We've got two going. One's miles away over there. The other one's not far away, but it keeps moving further away. Bugger it all. Oh, there's big shit down here. Far out. Not meant to be any pigs in this area. We've got old swamp donkey going pretty good. He's way out in this bloody swamp somewhere. Goodness knows where. Over there, I think he keeps moving away, the bloody thing. The one we're chasing keeps moving across the swamp. And now those two have started up again. They weren't even roaring before it got light. Now that sun's coming up, they've started. Old swamp donkey, shut up. And bush horse has started. I don't know whether to go after bush horse or keep chasing swamp donkey. Swamp donkey's still being a little bit vocal. I think bush horse just started up because he thought we were swamp donkey coming in on his hinds. Bloody hell, it's pretty tight in here. I come in, it was just a shit little aim pointer. There's another one going in there, but he's right tight in that flaxy shit. Guess I'll just push it on him and see what happens. Got a Mexican standoff. He's on the other side of this real thick patch of flax and grabbing. He's not coming this way. It's so thick I don't want to push through and make a hell of a racket. There's no way around it. He's going good. I just gave him a couple of cow bones. He's just over here, about 100 metres. Cocked it up, didn't I? Got in close and I walloped him. Shot felt good. Good thump. He took off. I just can't find him in the swamp. I'm on his trail now. Got some good blood. Just gotta stay on his trail. Hopefully I'll track him down. Oh man, it's so hard to track deer sometimes when there's heaps of them. He's not bleeding heaps. Come on, where are you? More blood. Balls, I couldn't find him. My shot must have been too low or too high. Might have hit a stick on the way through, I don't know. They're still roaring in there too.
Hey, I've got to get Tim's truck back. Already a bit late. He's got a business meeting. Oh, we're back at the car. We're both pretty rooted. I don't know, you probably recovered, have you? Tim's recovered. I went way the fuck across the swamp. Way across the swamp. Oh my goodness, my head's pounding. I'm dehydrated. It's just me this afternoon. Tim's a bit rooted after this morning, which is fair call. Pretty hard going in these swamps. And there's two more going up in here. Not very hard. I made the mistake of letting out a roar. And then they stopped for ages. And one's just gone again. And sounds like he's moved off quite a bit. But there's heaps of deers on in here. Oh, there he goes. Right there. That's a better one. Oh, there's two of them over there. Maybe they'll just go at each other. I won't even have to roll back. Awesome. They're still roaring hard out in there.